So with this particular, what we're doing right here is we're doing a football and a baseball crashing into each other, and then we're going to put T3 right on the bottom right here. So basically a football and a baseball colliding. This particular image is fairly easy. I don't really need to draw it out first. I was going to draw it out first just to see where, but this is kind of a no-brainer for somebody like me to be able to shoot this right away. So
I think you can get pretty detailed in the football.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
So I'm going to start with just doing half of the, now there's certain lines that have to go before the others just so that you do get what Ryan wanted, and that's the detail out of it. Now a lot of the stop and go that you're seeing is being familiar with the trigger. You could get this is shading that I'm putting in, and this is preliminary shading. This isn't even shading that's going to actually go on the ball. This is just to give each individual strip of how the football is actually created, like manufacturer wise. So you're just giving it like that little extra. So then now I'm going to crack the football so that it's actually kind of exploding when it's colliding with the baseball. And again, I'm just gonna put in a little bit of detail right now. A lot of the detail is gonna come in with the color involved. But this basically gives you the image of the actual football colliding. So I'll go a little bit further back here and kind of give it more of a three-dimensional value. Now I'm going to do the baseball end of it. And I'll do the same thing on the other side to kind of give it the... Now, of course, as you see, all you see is just it's split here. But the actual, what you're going to need to do is artistically be able to show the collision. So the collision that I'm going to do is basically going to be an explosion to give it that collision kind of Again, there's going to be color involved here. You're going to get a lot of what I'm doing right now is just strokes, which is a dagger stroke. And as you can see, the dagger stroke is one of the strokes. It's one of the main strokes of the airbrush that you're going to need to basically do, and that is in the form of a dagger. As you can see right here where you go thick to thin. Thick to thin, even right now, I'm going to go thick to thin. So with this is a gray shirt, so this is going to look really, really nice as far as when you go white, because white will cover and actually help a lot of the fabric where you see some of the white in there. It'll actually give it a little bit better of a coverage from the gray. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with my brown for the football. You can see I'm getting a little bit of spatter from the gun. But when it's a color gun, all you really need is just coverage. Spattering is not going to make a difference whether you're spattering or not. It's probably preferably not have it, but it's not completely. It also adds for texture if you really, really want it. So as you can see, I covered a lot of what's gonna be white again. Right here, because that actually gives me a little bit of base to be able to go in white on the football, where I originally made my black line. Now I'm going to come in with some of my glares. You can even give the football a couple of little textures to kind of make it look like the actual leather from the football. Brian wanted some detail in there. So you got to make sure everything works for sure.
Exactly.
So with this, I'm doing an explosion. Now it doesn't really matter what color you use first, as long as you try to use the airbrush to blend everything together. Even the coverage on the full, for sure DJs is fine, because I'll be able to come in with I'll come in with another color to help bring that back out. Really quick fix this. I have to take the...
Really